is to create the right ambiance. Ambiance is so important when we think about the type of experience we want to provide to others when they are dining in our home, spending time with us. The food, the decor, the music, the...
Hello! Welcome to The Modern Lady, where you'll learn how to elevate your life with elegance. I'm Deborah. If you're new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button so that you can get an update when I've got a new video to share. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you ladies so much for your continued love and support for my channel. I appreciate and adore you all.
At-home entertaining is a beautiful way for you to spend time with family, friends, and loved ones and show your hospitality. And I want to share with you in this video 6 different ways to help you host the perfect dinner party. The first thing I want to share is that it's always important to accommodate food restrictions. If someone has a food allergy or a preference or just a dietary restriction in general, it's important to not only be aware of what that restriction is, but also to honor it. I have a couple of friends that are allergic to different foods, and so when I'm hosting a dinner party, it's important for me to know the allergies and also make sure that I'm not including items on the menu that include those items that they're allergic to so that they can enjoy all of the foods that I have to offer. If you are hosting a dinner party and you want to host the party with a menu that includes different items that are maybe including the allergies of some of your guests, what you can do is make sure that you always have an alternative so that there's always something for guests to enjoy. Even if you're including items on the menu that they can't enjoy and that they can't partake in, you can still have a variety of things so that everyone that attends your dinner party and everyone that enjoys time with you at your home is able to enjoy some of the foods that you are offering for the meal. The second way to be a classy host is to keep the group small. I've talked to a lot of women that are planning their dinner parties and they have groups of 20, 30, and even 40 people. That group is entirely too large for a dinner party. The ideal size is 6 to 8 people. So if you think about you and your husband, that's already 2 people. You want to keep the group really small so that people can have really genuine and enjoyable conversations and really get to know one another rather than being in a room where it's crowded or loud or they can't really fully be comfortable and really just enjoy the evening or enjoy the time together. So when you're hosting a dinner party, the perfect group amount is 6 to 8 people. The third tip to keep in mind is that when you do have guests over, you want to take their coats upon entry. You can also offer to take their handbags as well if you keep them stored in another room. That's really your preference, but you always want to definitely take the coats of the guests as they are arriving. You can hire someone to do this and run like a coat check at your home if you so desire, or you can do it yourself. As people are entering, you're greeting them, you're taking their coat, hanging it up for them as they are getting situated and getting comfortable. And of course, this is only applicable to our winter months, like we're in winter right now. So if someone's coming over to your home, they're probably wearing a coat. But if they're coming over in July or August, they may not have a coat. So then you wouldn't have to worry about taking their coats and making sure that they're comfortable and situated once they're arriving at your home. But when it is winter weather, fall weather, and it's coat season, you certainly want to make sure that you are taking the coat of your guests upon their arrival so that they're not burdened and kind of having to lug the coat around throughout the evening as they are enjoying the time with you and your friends and family. The next thing you'll want to keep in mind as you are being a classy hostess when you're at home entertaining is to make sure you have adequate parking available. It is the absolute worst to inconvenience your guests by only having a couple of limited spaces and hoping that they figure it out for themselves upon arriving at your home. Giving proper directions and guidance on where to park is really important, in addition to making sure that there's adequate parking space available. This is just something to help your guests be at ease and comfortable as they're arriving at your home. They're getting ready to enjoy that time with you. And so it's a really great way for you to give them that courtesy by sharing the guidance for where to park and making sure that there's enough space for all of the guests that you have invited. The fifth thing to keep in mind is that you want to introduce your guests before you seat for the dinner. So if you're hosting a formal dinner party and everyone has a specific place that they will be sitting at the table, before people are getting to the table and enjoying the meal, you want to introduce everyone there to each other. And a great way to do that is to share something that both people may have in common. Perhaps they went to the same university, or they enjoy the same type of cuisine or same type of music, if there's a hobby or a passion or interest they have in common. Anything that you can do to help two people as they're getting to know each other find a new connection is a great way for you to make a warm introduction as you are greeting and hosting all of your guests in your home when you're entertaining and hosting a dinner party. Click on the poll and you can answer: do you enjoy to use table place cards at the table with someone's name in a beautiful cursive font? If you enjoy them, yes. If you don't, no. I would love to see your answer in the poll, so submit your vote and I will be eager to see what you ladies prefer. I personally am a fan of table place cards. It's just an elegant, classy way to have a beautiful presentation at the table. And I prefer things just a little bit more conservative and formal. That's just my nature, my preference. So table place cards are a really nice way to just add a touch of class to a dinner party and to the decor for the evening. My sixth and last tip for at-home entertaining to be a classy host is to create the right ambiance. Ambiance is so important when we think about the type of experience we want to provide to others when they are dining in our homes, spending time with us. The food, the decor, the music, the environment. It's really important to think about the overall experience that you want to provide to someone and making sure that that experience is carefully planned. It's not just an accident or something you threw together. Everything really flows and is connected. So for example, if you are hosting a dinner party and the type of food that you're serving is a Latin type of food, Latin cuisine, you can always incorporate Latin music. You can have some Latin decor, maybe Latin colors with the color theme that you're using for some of the different elements of how you're decorating the table. There's always different ways that you can incorporate and use a theme or some sort of connection point so that the entire ambiance is planned, it's thoughtful, and it's intentional. Being intentional is a very important part in an elegant lifestyle, and that certainly can be extended to your social life and your social gatherings, especially when you are hosting a dinner party, because you have that control and that ability to plan the details out. So I would encourage you to make sure you've got the right ambiance for every dinner party that you are hosting. You're careful and thoughtful in how you are presenting the evening and really creating a memorable experience for your guests to enjoy and to savor long after the event has concluded. When is the next dinner party you will be hosting? I would love to know, so please share in a comment below. We will keep the conversation going. I would love to know when you plan to host your next dinner party, so feel free to share in a comment and we will keep that conversation going below. Ladies, I hope that you enjoyed this at-home, entertaining, elegant inspiration. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share some YouTube love. I would appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye for now.